Hey, this is Rome. In this video, we're in downtown Boise today. We're going to be taking a look at one of the coolest gift stores in Boise and Idaho for that matter. So I've been looking forward to this a lot. Let's go get started. This is going to be awesome.
Hey, what's up? This is Mike here over at RePop Gifts. Come on in, let's go check this out. So, here we are in RePop Gifts. This is probably the coolest shop in downtown Boise. Arguably it is. By golly, we've got the rewards to show it. Idaho's best, like 4 years in a row. We're killing it. So, saying we're a gift shop's putting it mildly. You know, we're a little bit of all things. It's definitely an experience. We got 2 floors of all sorts of random, fun, nerdy stuff. Lots of pop culture-y things. We got tons of independent artists, most of them here local and regional, but by golly, I don't care where they live. If they've got stuff that fits our vibe, we're trying our best to get it in here. Now, the coolest part isn't just the stuff, isn't just the cool people we get coming in here. It's some of the props. So we're going to take you on a little tour and show you some of these guys. We've got, back here in the corner, the Hobbit Hole. Now, this guy, I keep getting asked about this one. How long did it take to make this? Because that's always the question. I want one of my own. What do I got to do? By golly, I couldn't tell you because it's a husband and wife that do almost all of this. It's locally owned. They've been doing this for like a decade now. Obviously, they got side jobs. They're doing other things. This was a project that was whenever they could squeeze in time. So as far as I know, this could have taken anywhere from 6 months to a year to complete. But there's some really weird little details that I love showing off. For instance, this didn't have a blueprint, so we literally had to have all of these little bolts, all these little rivets that hold the door together. There was nothing to tell them, well, okay, this one's going to be 6 centimeters and up, and then to the right it'll be 2 centimeters. No, they sat there with a screenshot from the film just trying to map it out, trying to figure that out. Now, we're going to take a little pivot this way. This is another one of my favorites. This is one of our newer props, I think within the last 2 or 3 years. We've got Coraline's door. This is another one of those ones where it's like, no, there's no blueprint, and by God, there's no wallpaper. So Millie, the owner of the shop, she actually had to make this from scratch. Literally like laser cutting out, or cutting out. The process isn't important. But regardless, yeah, she literally had to make this whole thing from scratch. And it is always one of my favorite moments seeing somebody come back here and go, oh, no, Coraline, it's my favorite. Like it's always a wonderful moment. Now, if we come over this way, we go from one area of magic to yet another. We got platform 9 3/4. Now, this is actually one of the oldest props in here. I believe this might have been the 3rd or maybe even 4th prop that they made. Almost didn't make it into the shop. By golly, we got lucky. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. Over here, though, this is actually the very first. This was the first prop that they made. The TARDIS is equal parts cool prop and functionality. It is our dressing room. And before you ask, no, it's not bigger on the inside. Now, if you come take a peek here, you'll see it's more than just a facade. Like, by golly, we put in some effort into this bad boy.
There's some dude in there.
There's a guy. He's got those weird, angry eyebrows. So yeah, I'm really excited about some stuff we got going on today. Really want to introduce you guys to a couple that's truly amazing. Probably one of Boise's greatest. Chris and Crystal, they are from Doctor Who Velocity, and they're actually here tonight. Well, they should be here any minute to actually talk to some folks about the thing that they're making. Little Doctor Who Velocity. Oh, shoot, she's here. Oh, yeah, boom.
That was a long trip.
Crystal.
It was a long trip.
Yeah, halfway around the galaxy. Yeah. I think we used up the last of her power too. So if you're looking to go anywhere in time and space in this one, you can't.
Doubles as a great changing room though, so try on t-shirts. So we make a local fan film called Doctor Who Velocity. It's like a Doctor Who fan film, basically, with our friends, family, our kids are in it, a bunch of randoms, shot all over Boise. And if you Google Doctor Who Velocity, that'll come straight up. We're on YouTube and Instagram.
And how long have you guys been doing this, and how many episodes have you got?
10 episodes. How many years have we been doing this?
8? 7 or 8 years now.
7 or 8 years now. Yeah. Basically oh my goodness. Almost the whole time we've been together, we've been making this, which has been so much fun. He's very modest because
it's almost like I've got nothing better to do.
He's got a lot of better things to do, but he's very modest. It's like he's a wizard. He just sits down and he puts me everywhere in time and space, and not just here in Boise, Idaho.
And what is the event that's going on today?
So this is our Doctor Who Velocity kind of annual party we do here at RePop. So we've got a TV where our episodes playing. We've got some goodie bags, some giveaways. It's just a nice way to get out of the house and say hi to some locals and show our film and just hang out in a really cool gift shop. Probably like not only the best gift shop in Boise, but like this is like one of the best shops I've ever been in my life. It's crazy. I mean, who has a real life-size TARDIS? They've got They've got a Hobbit house. They've got Harry Potter stuff. They've got the Stranger Things sofa upstairs. So yeah, it's pretty amazing.
That's what got us into here. Is that we were making the Doctor Who, right? We started to have this idea, and Chris Googled TARDIS Boise, and literally in our neighborhood, it says there's a TARDIS. So we immediately, like that day, drive down and go into the shop. There's this gorgeous screen accurate TARDIS. We're like, like the universe conspired to bring us all together to make this fan series, and the shop has just been one of the coolest. Like they made this. This is so cool.
Yeah, all handmade props. You got ET right above you. There's stormtroopers, gremlins. There's another ET. There he is. Crazy.
That's my favorite one.
It's definitely a lot of fun. Well, thank you guys very much for your time. It's a pleasure to meet you officially. And
thank you.
Like I said, I've been a big fan for quite a while.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Come on up. Oh, wait. Before we go upstairs, might I direct your attention up to the Stormtrooper, our ever-present security guard. It's just it's a shame that it's a terrible aim. But that was actually another one of those first props that we got built in here. Was actually a wearable prop because by golly, that was cosplay. We have our Beetlejuice sign. Got to make sure I only say that up to one more time. Up to one more time, and then by golly, Michael Keaton comes in and it's a good time. All right, now we're gonna trek on upstairs. Trek this way. The captain's chair. This one, I believe this would have been right in that same iteration of first few props that the owners made. This one is another really great moment, if only because I love those moments of people going, oh man, I remember watching this show with my mom or my dad or my grandpa. The moment of nostalgia that this brings into our shop is priceless. But also priceless is its mild functionality.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations,
to boldly go where no one has gone before. Literal chills, like every time. You'd think after doing this for like a decade, I'd hit a point of like, oh yeah, no. That just doesn't get me anymore. No, every time. All right, now we have yet another almost brand new prop. This was just installed just this last year. The old Ecto Containment Unit. Now, I'd love to play with this one, but I'm sure you guys noticed the light's not green.
Yeah.
So the trap is not clean. I ain't touching that.
Don't touch that.
Not touching that bad boy. And then, this one, very, very warming. Well, maybe not so warming for some. Stranger Things. I I almost hesitate to say this, but this one actually is up on the chopping block. So, because like we want to make new props, we want new things in here.
Right.
We need space.
Right.
Also, Stranger Things is coming to an end. So, but yeah, that's kind of the fun props that you will see within RePop.
So are other?
Oh my gosh, how could I forget our Shore Trooper? Yes, of course, the Shore Trooper. That is yet another wearable prop in the shop.
That's cool.
Oh, I hesitate to tell. You know what? I'm just going to say it. It cracks me up because when that was first built, oh, he's going to be so mad that I'm telling this story, but whatever, fine. That was built to be a costume, and then while in development, it stopped fitting.
Oh, yeah, he probably wouldn't appreciate that story.
I'm still going to say it, and I'm also going to say, hey, man, I'm looking pretty trim here. I bet I could fit. Actually, I'm just kidding. It would not fit because he's easily another like 3 inches taller than me, 4 inches taller than me. Would not fit. Now that we've done a little bit of a tour.
About the door.
Oh goodness, yeah, man, I'm breezing past all sorts. This one's kind of silly. I'm gonna be really frank here. This was one of those like we just can't get rid of it. So this is our second location, right?
Right.
First location being on State Street.
Yep.
When we moved over here, we're like, we're gonna bring all the props.
That's right.
This was our bathroom door at the original store.
Oh, okay.
Now, when we moved, mind you, I mean, I've dabbled in a lot of things. In my head, I'm like, no, I've done some construction stuff. Heck, we'll take the door. We'll just put it on a new frame once we get into the new shop. I did not think about zoning at all.
Uh-huh.
The other building, residentially coated.
Right.
This is all commercially coated, which equals about another 6 to 8 inches on every door frame. So this will not fit in a single frame in the entire shop, which is why we have it here.
You can't stretch it.
No, man, I've tried. There's no wood pullers, man. Now, it's actually 2 different references. So, I want to show you this side first. We have the old Friends store,
Yeah.
90s sitcoms. You can't go wrong with that. But this side's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because it's an amazing book, show, and series of movies, but more so because I love messing with people. A lot of times I'm going to paint a visual picture. Here we go. Person walks in. Oh man, these are all such great props. What the heck is the door from? And I'll go, oh well, do you want a clue? Well, yes, I want a clue. Okay, well, I already gave you the first clue. Clue is the first clue. And by golly, everyone ends up guessing, oh, is it from the movie Clue? That was a red herring. That's how mysteries work. This is not from Clue the movie, but Clue is the first clue. I'll give you your second clue. You'd have to be a real detective to figure this out. Some might argue the world's greatest detective. So no, I admit fully that I love messing with people, and that's why I love this door. So now that I feel like now I've touched on all the props. I got to go through my head now. Let's see here. We looked at TARDIS. We looked at Hobbit Hole. We looked at, we didn't look at these guys. And I should talk about this one because, by golly, this was a pain. This is great. This is not the pain. This was actually another one of those props that the shop, or the owners of the shop made. Good old trench scene.
Uh-huh.
But if we drop our view a touch here, you will see the Gremlins. Now, that right there was a fever dream of an idea. So typically the way we try to do this is every beginning of the year, we'll shut down for a couple of weeks to do our store-wide inventory and to do an install on a new prop. Okay. Now, beginning of January 2 years back, owner and I are sitting there just BSing about, oh man, what should we be doing? What's the next? Where is there a space for a thing? And I kind of jokingly am like, well, we've got the TV. Well, we had a projector there. Well, we got the TV going. We've got movies going. We should have somebody watching some movies.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, Gremlins. It should be the Gremlins scene. I'm like, yeah. So in a matter of about a week, we managed to source the vintage 1970s movie theater seats. And then, thank God, NECA was making some really cool Gremlins props at the time. We got our hands on a few of those guys. One of them, they actually don't make, so when we get back downstairs, we'll take a closer look at that guy. We have a stripe down there. Now, NECA doesn't make stripe. So we actually had one of our local artists customize that bad boy to look like stripe.
Very cool.
It's pretty impressive work. The part that I complain about every time with this prop, none of that could come apart. So we actually had to just deadlift that entire cast iron 1970s theater seat using ladders and good old willpower. And yeah, no, it's never going anywhere else. That's where it's going to live forever. If we ever move from this place, I'm telling them they get to keep it.
They get to keep
They
it.
get to keep it. That's not ours. I think it's time that we talk a little more about the shop. Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Let's talk about our shop here. So now that we've done a good large tour, I'm going to give you sort of the down low.
Okay.
The owners of this shop, they've been doing this stuff sort of off and on. Off and on's not the right word. They've been doing this stuff for a little over 10 years.
Cool.
Millie, she's actually way before RePop was ever around. She was an independent artist in town, basically just working conventions, working Saturday market, doing where she could, boothing where she could. She had a studio space that slowly started kind of becoming a consignment space.
Okay.
So original iteration of our shop was actually Miss Courageous. And her studio space started just kind of becoming more and more consignment. She also had a lot of friends that were like, hey, you've got a space? I could sell some of my stuff in your little brick and mortar, right? After about a year or two of that, her and her husband realized, like, okay, go hard or go home. Do we get a bigger space? Do we rebrand? Let's start talking about that. So that was actually the iteration of RePop, and that would have been out on State Street and 32nd. We were out there for about 4 years before we made the move downtown. And we've been in this location now for going on like 8 years, which is wild. So yeah, the way they always talk about like how this shop came to be is they just wanted to make a space that they would want to shop at. Very cool. And frankly, it works. Like I wanted to shop here because by golly, it had the stuff I wanted. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's been an evolution. We now have 2 locations. So we have Toy Pop and RePop. Toy Pop being our toy shop, obviously.
And just for the record, where is Toy Pop?
Oh, yes. So RePop being here on 10th and Bannock. Toy Pop is literally like 2 blocks up the road over on 8th and Main. Okay. So 2 downtown locations for twice the fun.
Very cool.
But yeah, no, it is constantly an evolution. And frankly, it is some of the funnest, most insane evolution I've seen in my life. It's a wild ride.
It's a really fun spot. I really love coming in here.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the other gremlin.
Other gremlin. Stripe here was actually customized by an artist by the name of Ed Watson. Okay. So Ed Watson, he's a local artist that does a lot of like cosplay stuff. Does a bunch of like customized Nerf guns, frankly, he does a lot of things. He's one of my favorite local dudes.
What's his name again?
Ed Watson, Anchor Arts.
Does he have an Instagram
He
channel?
sure does. Yeah,
okay,
check him out. Anchor
I'm
Arts,
sure
man. He's amazing. Okay. But he actually customized this guy for us. So the original design, the gremlin below the paint, is actually the red guy up here with the popcorn bags on his ears. Okay. Now, the thing about these NECA props, they are not meant to be pivoted. There is no repositioning of them. Okay. So he had to articulate an entire shoulder. He had to do gremlin surgery for this guy to actually hang from the light in the way that he does. Gotcha. It's, it's always just trying to pivot and figure out how we're going to make it work, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Got her
done. Oh. And then, of course, what would Stripe be without his quintessential chainsaw?
Oh, right. Exactly.
Easter eggs, man.
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
Very cool.
Hello, everyone. I am Owen. I am an employee down here at RePop.
And this is a super cool spot. This must be a really cool place to work at. What's your experience been like?
Well, that is a wonderful question, a wonderfully impossible question, because with honest past work experience, I can tell you there's no same day here. I mean, a lot of places, you go in, you clock in, do your stuff, and clock out. Here, every day is full of its own whimsy. Really, there is a sense of wonder every day. But I could tell you what makes working here amazing.
Okay.
And that is that sense of wonder of coming in and not knowing who's going to come in that door or, you know, what I'm going to see. And the second is community. I've met a plethora of amazing, fantastic people here at RePop, and I enjoy that most about working here, quite frankly. I've had people come from all over the world.
Okay.
I've actually, on a funny occasion, I've had to, you know, dust off the old German to speak to some wonderful folks that came in here, but really just reinstates that fact that you have no idea what's coming through that door every day. You have no idea what you're going to experience, and that's what makes this place wonderful. So here at RePop, we've got some real magic. Like I said, this place is full of whimsy. We have these cauldron colas all the way from the UK, and you see it now, it's just like a still drink, but with a little bit of magic, a little bit of abracadabra, something like it. You then so have magical drink.
Very cool.
Oh yes.
What about this guy?
Oh yeah, of course. This guy's a pretty big deal. A
Looks
pretty big. He's, see, and there he is being chatty. He's a big deal. So no, Zoltar here. This is actually a prop that we didn't make. We've got him on lease. I'm gonna be honest. We talked about trying to make our own Zoltar. Problem being, it's copywritten. So we don't have this claim to fame anymore. We used to be the only Zoltar in Boise.
Okay.
There is now a frankly inferior Zoltar over at the mall. And I don't just say that to be salty.
Right.
I have heard from many a person bad wisdom,
Right.
not good fortunes. Ours,
Uh-huh.
weirdly on the nose. And I'm not just saying that, like, this guy's read me a few times. But the first Zoltar in Boise, we can at
That's
least claim
right.
that.
The original.
The first.
That's right.
But again, this is another one of those ones where it's like we've got to have that wonderful representation of nostalgia. So I mean, as we've gone through this store, you know, I'm sure you've noticed there's little snippets from different eras. We're trying to literally grapple about 70 years worth of pop culture in here.
Very cool.
So it's you know, it's always going to leave some people out in the dark, which is
Yeah.
why I really love messing with people with this guy too. Similar but different from the door upstairs. Anytime someone sees this and they're like, "Hey, wasn't this in a movie?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really big movie, man.
Yeah.
It's a really big movie.
Big.
It was big.
It has it in the name.
It was so big. No, it was big. So, you're new to downtown Boise. You're wanting to come and check this place out. So, if you're more curious about that weird nostalgia, this wonderful RePop vibe, you're going to find us right here on 10th Street between Bannock and Idaho. If you're curious about our toy shop, by golly, that's up on 8th and Main. It's going to be right next door to Stella's Ice Cream. So, you know, maybe get some ice cream, sweet treats for some sweet treats. You will find us online in a few different ways. We've got an Instagram. You can follow us there. You can see us on Facebook. We do have a website as well. So if you saw things while you were checking us out today and you're like, God, actually, I do want that Kirby puzzle or whatever it was, go on to repopgifts.com. We'll ship most, not all, but most things. By golly, come check us out. We're always having fun. Thanks for watching the video. Come visit, man. Come check us out.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day, man.
You too.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. I wanted to thank Mike and Owen and Crystal and Chris for taking the time to show us around the shop, talk about their projects they're working on. If you're in the Boise area, if you're not in the Boise area, if you're coming to the Boise area, make sure and come check these guys out. This is the coolest gift shop in Boise, Idaho, and probably Idaho in general. And I'm going to make sure and put all their contact details in the description of the video. If you like the video, make sure and subscribe. And most importantly, make sure and have a great day.